Hi, I'm Olivia Wayne and welcome to this week's SheerLuxe show. We have a phenomenal lineup today. Charlotte Collins and Lou take us through a pretty major self-gifting haul, plus we hang out with the super stylish Jessie Randall while she shares her autumn staples. From shoes to coats to dresses, it's mega. First though, let me welcome our gorgeous guests. I'm joined by TV personality and entrepreneur Binky Felstead, founder of Hurr, Victoria Prew, and podcast host Hannah Cooper-Dommett. Woo! It's hot in here because you guys are hot. How are you all? You good?
Good to be back.
Good. I'm thrilled to have you here. How's your week's been? What's going on? It's been manic. Binky, we're going to get to your big, exciting TV return. But Hannah, what's going on? Tell me.
Life. I just feel like as soon as life before was mad, and then now you throw kids and like house stuff and just cleaning and all these like mad things. I'm like, life admin is mental. So I'm just like this. I see this as a nice break.
This is exactly what it is. It's a catch up and it's got to fit with the girls. We were talking how getting out kind of just to get here today, you got to think about the clothes, you got to think about the hair, you got to think about the makeup. Like there's a lot to get through.
There is, part of every day. I don't know, this week was the first week I felt festive. I don't know about you guys, but I really, coming here, I saw loads of Christmas decorations down the road and I thought this is going to be a good week.
The tide is turning. We're
turning.
getting there. And we're going to talk Christmas in a bit. But first, let's talk TV. Binky, let's talk about the return of you to our screens.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about kind of what's been going on in your world.
So I think since leaving Made in Chelsea, I was pregnant with India, so 8 years ago, ever since I've had messages from people saying, we want to get the OGs back together, we miss you guys, we miss you on camera, we want to know what's going on in your life. So I pitched the idea of doing Beyond Chelsea last October to Channel 4, and they're like, we love it, let's just see what we can do. And then we started filming this 2-part series just after I got back from summer holidays, and it's been quite manic up until now. We've just finished all the 2 episodes have now aired, we've done all the press around it, so it's been really fun but quite busy, and it's been quite interesting because it's a very different way of how we filmed Made in Chelsea. We're actually letting cameras into our house. We're not going to location for hours on end to film a scene that will probably take 5 hours to film, and then it'll be in the cut for like 3 seconds in the actual show. So it's a very different way of filming, way more kind of organic and fresh, and it's been really fun.
And what's the response been?
It's been really good. I haven't seen any negative responses, but I'm really hoping everyone loves it, because if we do get some good viewing figures, thanks.
I love you. Ask away. What did you want to know?
I mean, I just love it because I grew up with Made in Chelsea. It felt like the real life Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
And I mean, my husband Joel openly
did.
has said
I
to
love
Binky, like, you're my favourite, Binky. And Joel used to host the after show.
No way.
Made in Chelsea. So we definitely feels part of our relationship that we've grown up. And every time we see the guys out, we're always like, is it true?
Yeah.
And they're like, yes. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, we love all the behind the scenes. But now, especially now we've got children, you've got children. It just feels like a nice journey to follow along.
It's definitely the next. So what I always say is, whoever was the die-hard fans of Made in Chelsea back in the day, it's not interesting. I personally can't watch Made in Chelsea anymore, so I can't relate to it anymore. You can relate. Oh, can you? Okay.
She loves it.
You love it. You are a die-hard Made in Chelsea.
Kristen, oh my God, move on.
I need to know all this. Anyway, I haven't watched it since leaving, if I'm being honest. But no, because I don't love it. I do appreciate everything it's given. However, I just can't relate to it. I've got kids, I've got a husband. Like, I feel like those that made die-hard Made in Chelsea fans can relate way more to what we're filming now. Husbands, babies, businesses, freezing eggs. Like, there's so much going on that I think the generation can kind of relate to more. Apart from the time of it's been on, 10 p.m. was way too late to put on.
For our generation, no one's awake.
I'll try and sort that out.
It's catch up. It's fine.
The camera crew's quicker at filming it now as well, because you don't have 5 hours to film one scene, right?
When I said that, I was like, if we're going to do this, it has to be completely different.
Yeah, for sure.
We go to you're coming to us, and we're going to. You follow us around with your cameras. You can't expect us to stand in our spots. Yeah. And then apart from the talking heads, which is also quite interesting.
And you can't script the kids.
No.
Oh, you can't.
That's the thing.
They can't whisper in the kids' ears.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a little bit of experience in reality TV, and let me tell you, it's horrible, the waiting around to get waiting, and then it's like, go. It's like, what? I'm over it. I've been here for 5 hours, so I totally understand. Yeah. Right, moving on from reality TV, What else is on the box that you're enjoying?
Kate Blanchett, disclaimer, who has seen that 7-part
Not yet, on the list.
Series. Quite high stress, but I really like those like high stress. You know, where you have to focus for 60 minutes. You can't even be on your phone scrolling. You have to be in it. Would highly recommend. And Kate Blanchett's just amazing. So definitely give it a watch.
But will
if
I
you
need to
haven't.
like decompress for an hour after the chamomile, like a chat,
it's
like
not
a
too
therapy?
stressful. It's
Okay.
not too
I don't know why it's an
stressful.
18. I haven't noticed why. I haven't worked it out why it's an 18. It's not that like intense.
You're like, give me the blood, give me the gore,
Yeah,
give me the
exactly.
sex.
Yeah, there's I don't want to ruin the plot.
No, don't.
But,
Do not.
There is, I can see why it might be 16, 18, but definitely
haven't
give
got
it a
there
watch.
yet.
Stick with it, Binky.
If I told you, I'd ruin
Don't
episode
tell.
7.
Oh,
so,
don't ruin it.
you know.
Okay.
Oh, juicy.
She's amazing.
Hannah, you have a long plane journey ahead where you can watch that. Why do you have a plane journey and where are you headed and for what reason?
I'm heading down under to Oz.
Oh,
Do you like how I said it and I've been practicing?
really
Like your
good.
accent.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Not your best.
I just
but
sound
Oz.
like I'm from Made in Chelsea when I do an Australian accent. I just get really
Oh, I can hear it now.
No,
It's good.
no.
No.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That is very true.
That's the only bit
Why
I
are
can
you
do.
headed there? Why are you headed
Oh,
there?
sorry.
Are we doing this? No.
The accent
Okay.
was so good you lost me. I'm heading there because Joel is hosting it's called I'm a Celebrity Unpacked is the new name. It's the old extra camp. So everyone that comes out of the jungle, he gets all the like juice and the goss. And it's so nice for him because he was back in there back in the day. So now he's just gets to do what he wants with it. And
So basically, I'm a Celebrity's back, and Joel's spin-off show's back, which is even better. And we're
and
so
I need
excited
a
about-
holiday.
Yeah, you
So
do.
I'm going.
100%.
So that is my top watch. Other than obviously Made in Chelsea, Beyond Chelsea, Made in Chelsea, Behind the Scenes, all of those.
Just catch up.
Done Rivals.
Oh
I'm
my
sure
God,
you
how
guys
good was Rivals?
have you seen it?
I loved it.
Just
So
started
good.
it. I've just started it.
Oh,
It's good.
the
It's good.
music, everything,
Yeah.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
I
And
literally
then-
don't know what you're talking about. Where's that on?
What?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
I don't watch television very much at the moment. Sorry.
You have
Do you
to-
read, have you ever read
sorry.
Jodie Cooper's novels before?
No.
Horses.
Horses. Whipping.
Horses,
That comes to mind.
Really fit
Similar.
men.
Right.
Shagging. Can you say
Sexy
that?
country.
You can't say.
Think Barber and
British.
sex.
Barber and
Based,
sex.
based in the
Rivals.
Cotswolds.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
A Christmas watch.
Yeah. Well, maybe not with you.
Maybe not with the
Slightly
family.
awkward.
Not with the family. you see,
With the
not-
husband.
With the husband.
I know who'd like it. Hodge. She'd love it. I would like to chuck one in, which is Shrinking. Have you heard of that on Apple TV?
I've heard but not seen.
It's amazing. It's about shrinks, and they're like half an hour little episodes. It's humorous, it's funny, and they're like therapists talking about their clients and their own therapy issues, but it's like really enjoyable. Harrison Ford's in it. Really recommend if you want like a quick something just before you go to bed. Do you know what I mean?
One for Christmas or not?
Yeah. Next up is a bit of gifting inspiration. Is it too soon? No. We've partnered with eBay this year to take a different approach to gifting this Christmas. Lou and Charlotte have picked their favourite wow pieces from designer brands, from handbags to jewellery to shoes, any of which they would be thrilled to receive underneath the tree on Christmas morning.
On this week's podcast, we talk about Kim K's latest controversial outfit, very famous cross necklace.
Oh,
that
wow.
Belonged to Princess Diana, and Kim Kardashian actually bought it at an auction at Sotheby's and wore it with quite a risque dress. What makes the perfect roast dinner?
Breaking news, Hodge needs more sausage in her life.
Josh is super pumped about one contestant on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
As soon as they mentioned 2 words to me, and that is Colleen Rooney, I was in.
Also, what are the red flags in the dating game?
I don't like that.
Love bomber.
Yeah,
I once
love
had
bombing.
the worst love bomber.
Lastly, would you sleep in separate beds from your partner?
We got the room with the 2 single beds. It was like he'd won the lottery.
This is a podcast you don't want to miss.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This time of year is obviously all about gifting, but we're going to talk about self-gifting because we're all busy running around for everybody else in December, and how special to be able to treat yourself to a gift. And there's no better gift to self than a pre-loved luxury piece of fashion, is there?
And there is nowhere better to do that than on eBay. They have the most amazing collection of vintage pieces, whether you're looking at Saint Laurent, Miu Miu, Prada, but also so many great luxury brands which could be available now, which people have never worn, still have the labels on, but you can buy at a fraction of the price.
So true. We've picked out some of our favourite wishlist items to show today, but should we just quickly start with what we're wearing? Because we're wearing pieces that we found on eBay. Where is your cute little knit from?
This is from Simone Rocha. I love a knit with a difference come Christmas, and these sleeves just talk to me so much. What about you?
This is a Jill Sander leather. It's like butter leather, Fina. It's so
nice.
soft, and also chocolate brown. And obviously, I'm loving a bit of chocolate brown right now. So very pleased with this vintage find. Shall we get into our wishlist items?
Let's go. I'm going to start with possibly the best party bag I think I've ever seen.
It's unreal.
This is Prada. It's reissue from 2000.
That's cool.
So that is 24 years old.
It's just the perfect.
Isn't it amazing? And like a little touch of shimmer,
little
a really good size. It's going to go with every single party outfit that you might have.
The discoverability that there is on eBay as well is so amazing. Like, I haven't seen this anywhere else.
Exactly. And I think on that discoverability, just the endless fun of going through the pages. You know, you may know what you want to be buying, or you may just be wanting to have a little browse, and you might come across a really good gem.
Such
like that.
Gem is the word.
Exactly.
Perfect. Can I go in with another bag? So this, I mean, they have the most amazing selection of these Gucci jackets.
Yeah, they
which,
do.
Like every colour, and this mint green caught my eye. This is the most quintessentially ladylike handbag.
Very.
It's all in the name. But I love these kind of modern iterations where they put fun poppy colours on them, and I just can't get over that it's pre-loved.
Yeah.
And it's
it's impeccable,
impeccable
condition. I think also sometimes you think with pre-loved that it's going to be worn, it's going to be tarnished, and really they aren't. Like, they're such incredible quality.
Yeah.
Okay, another bag I have got is this beauty from the Row, which is obviously like brand of the moment, eye-wateringly expensive. So if you can get it, secondhand, pre-loved, why would you not?
This is so you. There's something about this like teeny tiny little thin strap that just like feels very on brand.
I love it so much. It just feels like so chic.
Yeah, love it. And also, again, that is the benefit of eBay, that whether it is a really hypey, trending brand or something more classic, they have the full gamut, don't they? I also think a white bag, completely seasonless. Like great in winter, great in summer.
Totally.
I'm going to follow that up with something white. I do already own these, so this is less wish list and more just me really keen to showcase how good these shoes are.
You love these shoes
They're
so
just
much.
the best shoes. I bought these shoes maybe like 6 years ago, and they have stood me in such amazing stead. They're cult Gaia, and it's one of those pieces that when I wear them, I get asked so many times where they're from.
Yeah.
So amazing to know that you can head to eBay and find these pieces that don't exist on the shelves anymore.
The shape of them is what makes them so unique.
They're just the most useful little point. They make your legs look, they're really flattering and great to point out of trousers.
Also, I feel like everyone needs their classic shoes that kind of go with everything, but I also feel like you need a good special pair, which feel more unique and like make an outfit. Love that. Okay, following on the shoe camp, these are from Armani. I would be looking for a pair of velvet pointy pumps, and these would come up in my search. Yeah.
Sorry, that is such a good shoe.
Ooh, very sexy.
Very
on the
sexy.
toe cleavage as well, like not too much.
That's actually so useful. So often, I want a little point that's going to point out of trousers, but you don't always, like, I would be able to commute in these or like wear these all day. Like, I'm really like convincing myself of this discoverability.
Yeah,
as we're
totally.
speaking as well. Like, yeah, I might have to take this from you. I'm having a really good find. Well done. I'm going to talk about a show-stopping dress. Are you ready for this?
I am always for a show-stopping
When
dress.
it comes to something a bit fun, something a bit different, party season that not everybody else is wearing, I'm going to stand up.
Wow.
This is Paco Rabanne. How
Oh my god,
incredible.
I love that detail at the side.
Me too, that's almost the best part. The sparkle on this.
Yeah.
I just think it's so special and so unique.
When you kind of break that down, it could be like quite pretty and quaint. It's like lace with a nude slip underneath it. But then these leather, like studded details, so cool.
I also think it's really useful to have a piece in your wardrobe that you can come back to party season after party season. It's a more sustainable way to shop, and that's what eBay is all about. So this, I think, am I allowed to have this come home with me? Whatever, we're in my house. And I will have this for party season year after year. I'm
going to go on to some jewellery now.
Oh, she's got a little blue box.
This is a real classic. Imagine waking up on Christmas morning.
And unboxing the gift you bought yourself, the Tiffany cuff.
My mum actually used to do that. She used to write a little note for herself under the tree with like, to you, love you.
We should all have more of your mum's energy.
I know, isn't that so nice?
She should have done this.
Exactly. So this is what I would gift myself on Christmas Day.
Love.
It's the Tiffany Elsa Peretti cuff, which is the small one. It also comes in gold, but as we know, I'm in my silver era and I just really need it.
They're
in
just
my
so.
life.
I always think of Trini, who wears one on each wrist, and just
so
like
cool.
gives her Superwoman vibes, and it's just so cool.
So cool.
It is like, it's just such a classic piece of
Yeah, and I think if you are really unsure of what to buy someone and you want to get someone something really classic, super special, I don't think you can go wrong with this.
I also think, and we're going to talk about watches in a minute, but watches are a price bracket above this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is cheap, but this is, you know, if a luxury watch isn't quite in your price bracket, this is quite a nice way to kind of get that vibe, but for less.
Totally. And also, shopping online can be a bit of a minefield. So if you are worried about the authenticity, eBay obviously offer their authenticity guarantee, and it's been verified by industry experts, so you know it is the real deal.
Yeah, which is very reassuring if you're going to lay out online.
Exactly, because they aren't.
You're just keeping it on, aren't
They
you?
are true. I am actually just going to keep it on now.
I've also got a little bit of sparkle. I found the most perfect tennis bracelet.
Oof.
Let me get it out.
Another one you just like cannot go wrong with.
No, and again, I think that's something that you wouldn't necessarily, your brain wouldn't jump to, I could buy this pre-loved, but actually eBay has an incredible selection of pre-loved jewellery.
That's so pretty.
I mean, that is actually the perfect tennis bracelet.
Stunning.
It's so beautiful. I mean, I can't think of a nicer gift to sell.
No.
This is so pretty.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like, again, an item that is just going to grow with you like at every age and every stage. What a lovely gift to have.
I'm not going to keep this on, unlike you. I'm going to put this back. I think I might get more trouble.
Okay. I'm going to talk about a bit of ready to wear now. And blazers, everyone always needs a good blazer. And I feel like vintage blazers are where you get the shoulders right and the cut right. So this is actually from Kenzo. Like, isn't that good?
Yeah. I think it's men's. The shoulders are amazing.
And you just don't get that now.
Yeah.
And again, Kenzo, like not a brand that I would immediately go to look for Kenzo blazers. Federica always has such a good tip in the search for like your keywords. So if it was navy double-breasted, shoulder pads. Oversized. There's a really, really fine pinstripe, which again is also trending this season. And I love it so much.
It's so cool, and also there's something so much more satisfying and sustainable about, if you're looking for something that's trending, finding a vintage version of that rather than just a fresh one.
And there is literally nothing better than when someone asks you where something is from and you say it's pre-loved.
Sorry,
and they can't get their hands
it's
on
vintage.
it. So you know it's a unique one-off.
I've got one more, and it's the goodie. You're keeping that on as well? You're just slowly, slowly accumulating all these pieces.
I've got one more thing I'm going to put on after this, and then I've actually got to run.
Okay, so this, I mean, you're acquainted with this because you did a beautiful shoot for eBay earlier in the year and looked so mega in this, but I couldn't not talk about it because it's just such an amazing piece. This is a Saint Laurent leather trench. How sick?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Hodge gasped in the background. It is. I mean, it's literally so.
Yeah, well, you know, talking about buying the trends, pre-loved, like leather trenches are everywhere. And why would you buy new if you can get your hands on pre-loved Saint Laurent?
When I find amazing vintage pieces like this, it makes me...
Can you sit down? You sound so grand.
so grand, did you say? I'd like to address the room in my jacket. It's amazing. I was just enjoying it. I can't sit down. When I find unique luxury pieces like this, A, the thrill is so great, like you were saying before, but B, it just makes me never want to shop anything new ever again.
No,
it's
I know.
just so much more fun.
So this has been like on my like big birthday.
Because you have one in a mere few years.
In a mere few years, I've always thought this would be the watch that I would love to get.
Would you like me to say the name with my French degree?
Yes.
It's a Panthère.
Ooh, there we go, Cartier.
Merci.
I can say that part.
It's a Cartier Panthère. Yes.
And when I did the shoot that Charlotte was referencing, I wore this. And if you like to mix your metals, then it's a really good way of it not feeling like too much of a clash.
Well, also, if you're going to invest in a watch, great to have it two-tone because then it's not aging depending on whether silver or gold is most in trend.
Totally.
Also, as you said, it is an investment piece, and if you're buying a watch over £1,500, it is authenticated by industry experts to make sure that it's a real deal, and that is why eBay is the best.
Yeah, I feel like I've literally just been completed by putting this on
you've
and
done very well
putting this on. I'm so sorted.
You're so sorted. that's everything.
If you had to pick one piece as the ultimate, I'm going to go gift for someone else and gift for yourself, what would you pick?
Okay, well, a gift for somebody else. These are like, I highly recommend these, so I would give those to you or anyone else who wants them. And for myself, it's a really tough toss-up between, I feel like I should go tennis bracelet, but then that Saint Laurent trench is just so special. So probably the trench.
Love that.
You?
For myself, I'm going to go with the watch because it's just, I love it so much. And for someone else, do you know, I'm actually going to go.
Oh yeah, can I answer a question you didn't ask and say that if I had to steal something from you, it would be these?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, just,
what would you steal from me?
Oh, sorry. I might steal the trench back because I'm going to say I found it first. And yeah, it's a really good trend, but also like forever piece and just so cool.
Yeah, great. Well, that was fun.
So good.
This is just the tip of the iceberg for the amazing Preloved luxury items available on eBay. So happy shopping. I know what I'm doing tonight.
We get even work. Get off Instagram.
Yeah.
Get on eBay.
And I'm already at home, so beat you to it.
Preloved luxury is the way forward. It's such a thrill to find that lusted after piece for a fraction of the price. I know where I'm heading after the show. Oh, you always spend my money, SheerLuxe. Anyway, isn't that the best feeling? Yes, it is. And you know who probably has a great feeling is our Victoria, because you are the queen of resale, of rental. Tell us a bit about the mega collab you have on at the moment.
Yeah, so Hurr is predominantly a rental first platform, but resale has been booming through our platform kind of organically. We built the tech and then people just started reselling and buying as well as renting. So Choose Love is a charity super close to my heart. If anyone hasn't come across them, please give them a Google search. But basically we have created a celebrity wardrobe campaign where we've got names including Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, Billie Piper, who's been a huge supporter of Choose Love, Nicola, who's the face of Bridgerton, Lily, James, Gemma Chan, amazing celebrities who have all given clothes either to rent or buy. There are still a few bits left. Nicola's stuff sold out in about 45 seconds.
Did it?
And 100% of the money goes directly to Choose Love. So you can do a bit of pre-love shopping and all of the money goes to charities. So
And
it's
you
been
can treat
really
yourself.
fun.
Like as
You can
well,
treat
like
yourself.
obviously you can buy brothers, but like in that
Exactly.
capacity, it could be,
Exactly.
you could have seen them in the red carpet in something and be like, oh, I want that for me.
100%.
That's
really
It's
cool.
been really,
Genius.
really fun. And also lots of different price points. We've got everything from like Delavalli, Ganni, shrimps through to amazing couture pieces that were like one-off pieces that were worn on the red carpet. So it's been really, really fun. And also just such an exciting project to work on. Breaks up my day-to-day, which is a lot less sexy behind the scenes.
Did you get to go to any of their homes and trawl through their wardrobes?
I didn't. I had to arrange lots of couriers back and forth, so that was slightly less glamorous. I thought maybe I'd get the call up to go to one of their houses, but I'm still waiting for that invite. But we've had lots of Zoom calls, lots of frantic WhatsApp voice notes, you know, when everyone's trying to coordinate the day before launch. And shout out to Arle, our amazing press team. The coverage has been amazing. Grazie around the story. It's been absolutely everywhere, so we're really thrilled, and most importantly, it's for Choose Love, which is really, really exciting.
A really important charity.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty mega. But do you guys yourselves like Preloved? Do you like shopping and finding bargains online? Hannah, what have you got?
I mean, personally, Hurr, the brand, has saved me so many times on red carpets.
That's so nice to hear.
Honestly,
Exactly
like,
why we
it is
exist.
50-50 that I'm almost like, I'll perhaps get a gown, but then I'll always search on Hurr and just sort of make sure that there's nothing like that I prefer. And it's usually worked out, I mean, cost effective as well.
It is genius, Victoria.
And you're going to wear it
I have to
once
say.
as well, right?
The mad one was actually when I was 9 months pregnant, and it was the NTAs, and I said the show was on my due date, and so I said I'm not going. Joel was hosting, and he was like, oh, it'd be so fun, like how like great to say, you know, that you've been on the red carpet 9 months pregnant. I'm like honestly modelling, like this is not sexy. And I actually went it was when Hurr was at Selfridges, and because I just thought I'd have to get size 18 or size 16 to fit over the bump. And then I went there and I just tried on loads of things, and I actually ended up fitting into a size 8 Galvan dress.
Oh, nice.
And I would never have thought that either, so it was just like...
Was it one of those silky satiny ones that kind of just sits? I've seen lots of pregnant women just look amazing in those dresses.
And especially when you're that pregnant or maternity-wise, it's like to have the option without having to commit to anything long-term. So thank you.
Oh, I need you to get our advertising. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a great testimonial for the site.
But in terms of like life, I guess, you know, you go through the Depops and the vintage, my personal like, and I've bought it in because it feels like,
come on, go on, show us.
I just want the reaction. This is my like prized possession.
Oh my goodness.
The Baby Wild. This was so cute. Before I even had a child, I'd seen these. And this is the Stella McCartney Gap collab that they did. And I sort of like got in a fluster and I said to Joel, he doesn't need this, right? But I really want it. He doesn't need it.
No.
I'm sorry.
Did you haggle as well, or did you buy it straight away?
But also, you could frame that as a piece of art for his room.
I've seen people
How many times has
do...
he worn it?
That doesn't matter, Binky.
He's never put it on. Try putting the baby in that. How comfortable.
It's Christmas Day.
We did it for Halloween, and we'll do it for Christmas, and then we'll frame it. So it's priceless.
Oh, I've only got it for 30 quid.
Yeah,
I think that's a brilliant bargain.
That's what I meant to say.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and someone did a circus-themed bedroom, and I thought, how cute is that to have that little like framed on the wall? Do you want to keep it in?
This is going to like inform his whole life, this one jacket. Right, Binky, what you got for me?
I also like trolling through some charity shops. There's some real special pieces. Yeah, so you can find some.
And you can try it on as well, which is the big one.
I like trying things on, actually. I once found the most beautiful Valentino sheepskin oversized coat in a charity shop, and I was like, wow, that's me, like, just sold. Yeah.
That's a real
I
find.
know. I should have brought it in.
Yes.
I mean, it was quite special.
Well, you can frame it in your lounge.
Get a mannequin in a case. I want to give a little shout out to her as well. Sorry.
Guys,
but this is legit.
This is great.
The 2 times I've used her was literally for my finale episode in the show I was in, and I wanted something mega, but I didn't want to. And they said black tie, and I was like, a Cecily Banson, the black, very thin strap, which would be great if you're pregnant, by the way.
A lot of
and I felt so lovely in it, and then I could just give it back, and I didn't have to worry, and will I wear that again? And then I loved it so much, I borrowed a white one for my husband's 40th from you. They're amazing.
They're really, really mega. We've actually had 2 Hurr employees who have left working for her to either rent or sell their wardrobes full time, because we have there's one, our top lender made £100,000 renting out her wardrobe last year. And our ex-employees, I mean, lots of her team members obviously rent out their wardrobes part time, but now a mix of like Vinted, eBay, Depop, and then obviously renting on her as well. There's real money to be made.
That's amazing.
Where do you look for your pre-loved items?
Pre-loved, that's a good question. So because we've launched resale, I obviously have to look at her first, because I'd probably lose my job if I didn't. But whenever I shop pre-sale, I always think about like the rental value first. So like take Vampire's Wife, which no longer exists as a brand, but their dresses are. Yeah. Their dresses are like probably the most beautiful dresses I'd say you can get in terms of like the style, the silhouette, the shape. So I always like have my top 10 brand list that I know I like, and then also that's going to make me money on her. And then I search like all the websites. I've started seeing some startups pop up that compare all the websites, which I think is a good idea. Can't remember the exact name of it, but I was like, that would make sense, right? Rather than having to go into Vinted, eBay, all the others. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting. But a top 10, my hack on pre-love, because it's overwhelming, right? There's so much choice everywhere. I just have a list on my iPhone notes of top 10 brands, and then when I'm on eBay, I just search by those brands rather than trying to remember which brands I like.
Okay, great. Well, thanks. More to digest, more to do, more admin, but we will find some goodies on our pre-love site. Okay, sticking with fashion, let's see what Jessie Randall, founder of Loeffler Randall, has in her autumn style locker.
I'm here with Jessie Randall of Loeffler Randall. Thanks so much for having me in your New York office.
Aw, thanks for coming. I'm so excited to see you in New York.
I was going to say.
Usually see you in the UK.
Right, what a treat to be here. We're sat on Broadway looking out at the beautiful view from your offices. It's a very nice spot to be in. So.
We're really lucky that we have so many windows and so much natural light.
I mean, it's gorgeous. We're here to talk about autumn fashion.
Yes.
You have a much more pleasant autumn here than we do at home, but the fashion is consistent regardless. You just need less wet weather gear, I think is the difference.
We do have a raincoat.
Okay, we've got a raincoat coming up. Just tell me, what is your approach to autumn fashion? What do you look for in a good autumn wardrobe?
I like to have a lot of basics that I can just kind of build my outfit around, and then have some wow pieces that I can just like easily make my outfits look very distinctive with.
Can you pick out like 3 things from this rail that you're really excited to wear this season?
So this is a coat from Wiggy Kit.
Amazing.
I feel like it's such a great statement piece.
Yeah.
It's like neutral but very wow and very noticeable.
How will you wear this?
I mean,
How have you been wearing it?
I've been wearing it just sort of like over any outfit when I'm going out. And I feel like I'm gonna have it in my wardrobe forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's so soft, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Cute.
This is one of our jackets with sort of like a statement collar, and again, just like a super wow piece, but it's also just really functional and cozy, and
Love.
like you can literally be wearing a t-shirt and jeans, and then you put this on and all of a sudden you have a whole outfit.
Yeah, how will you style this piece?
We have a very cute skirt here with this scallop
Sweet.
edge,
Love that.
which I think would be really cute with these paired together. And then we're sort of famous for our boots, so our tall Italian vacchetta boots.
We've got a good pair here, go and whip them out.
Yeah, so these are the
beautiful.
indies.
Love.
I get so much use out of these, but we also do it with the taller heel, which is called the Goldie. And then we also have the Gia. I mean, we have every different kind of boot, but they all kind of have the same straight shaft, and they're all made in this like gorgeous Italian vacchetta. And this color espresso, I feel like brown is such a statement color
So
for this
trendy.
season. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still holding you to one more piece, please.
Okay, one more piece.
Oh wow, they're fun.
Yeah, these are the trousers from La Veste.
Yeah, love.
And I just like them. They're really wacky and weird and wild, but they're also, they're neutral. They're brown.
Yeah.
So like they work with everything in my wardrobe. But
So
they're
cool.
so fun. I get like a million compliments every time I wear them.
So cool, love them.
Yeah.
Fab. Tell me your approach to knitwear in autumn. What are you after? There's some seriously good knits on this rail.
Well, here's one of our sweaters that is just coming out now. It's a Fair Isle that has this beautiful floral detail.
That is so deliciously soft and warm.
It's
I love
really
it.
nice.
Wow.
We make our sweaters in Peru. So this is another piece that I like because it's like an outfit maker.
Yeah, love it. Can you tell me about the other one as well? Because the colours of the cream one.
Yes,
are just
this one
gorgeous.
is.
Oh, I love that.
This one's really cute
Yeah.
too. I think people forget that it stays kind of cold here all the way through May. So it's like a great investment. You're going to get a ton of use out of. all
Same
your
in London.
sweaters.
It's certainly never warmed up this year, so it's been cold for a year, so that sounds so cozy. Perfect. What do you think everyone should have in their autumn wardrobe?
I would say a lot of basics that you can just kind of layer these wow pieces on top of.
Yeah. Where'd you buy your basics from?
I buy a lot of them from our brand. I actually have a Substack that I just started, and I just did a whole issue about all my favorite basics from all different brands. So like, these are my favorite sweatpants.
Let's see.
I just love these so much.
Yeah, oh, they're soft. Where are they
there's
from?
Kuhl. I like mixing something sporty with something girly. I feel like that's a really cute trend.
What do you wear off duty? Are you a sweatpants girl?
I mean, I wear sweatpants a lot. I would probably wear it with like maybe like a vintage sweatshirt and maybe some ballet flats.
Cool.
To kind of mix it up.
Love that. We've got some ballet flats here, so would you wear something like this with your Loefflers?
These are the sort of choked up ballet flat that I like, and I love moire.
Yeah, so pretty.
These I would not wear with the sweatpants, but
No, slightly different look.
these I think are so wow too, with a
so pretty.
skirt, and they lace all the way up.
Yeah.
And then also, I think you own these.
I mean, die-hard fan of these. These are amazing because I feel like, on first glance, you wouldn't think they were that wearable or versatile, but actually, I've worn them loads. They are so wearable.
And they're so comfortable.
They're so
too.
comfortable, yeah. Would you wear them with a sock at this time of year then?
Definitely,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's a good way to do it. Can you tell me about this green coat hanging behind you? Because that is gorgeous.
Yes, this is a coat that we had in the collection last year, but we added this beautiful embroidery to it.
So pretty.
And it cinches at the waist, which is really cute.
Really cool. What do you wear for date night or for going out at this time of year?
Well, we just came out with this dress. I also have it in black.
I feel like I've seen you in this in black.
Yes. Yeah. So I love this for an event.
Yeah.
And then we also have this, which I love because I'm obsessed with leopard. And so then maybe with these like big red heels.
I mean, obsessed.
Yeah.
So fun. What is on your wish list for the season ahead, not from your brand?
I do like Bernadette Antwerp. Like, I wouldn't mind one of those giant bow,
Yeah.
like huge dresses in green.
I see
I
that
don't
for
really
you.
have anywhere to wear it, but like if I did, that would be super fun.
Yeah, me too. I keep earmarking that for a wedding and thinking
I have
we
one
must
of
do
their
it.
skirts on.
Oh,
on
let's
rack.
see. Go on,
Yeah.
put it out.
It's not all tied up right now,
Oh,
but like.
oh, yeah, I love it. They do this in pink as well, which I'm
Yeah,
obsessed
I've had this one for like a number of years.
with. How do
but
you style this?
I actually have worn this with like a t-shirt. So this is just like a wow
Love.
item that you can bring on vacation with you. And I feel like I'm gonna have this in my closet forever.
I'm obsessed with that.
And it folds up so flat.
Can you show me what have we missed? Show me what else we've got on the rails. So this is like your curation. We should have said before probably. This is kind of your go-to autumn wardrobe, right?
Yes. Okay, well this is a skirt that I've had in my wardrobe
pretty.
for, I feel like ever. I have it in a bunch of different colors. It's from Hurr.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I love the volume of it. These little pin tucks make it have this volume and it's so comfortable. It has like a tie closure. These are our denim that we just launched.
That's exciting. New category.
Yeah, so these, I wear like a lot of workwear pants.
Yeah.
So these are great. This bag I think is really cute. I'm really into studding and I have like the studded jacket over there, which I wear a lot.
That's cool.
That's ours. And then we also have this studded belt.
I mean, Jess, this collection's huge.
I know. Well, this is
categories. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So cool. Heavy.
Yeah. It is heavy, but it's worth it
Yeah.
because it makes such a statement.
Love that. Super cool. So many great pieces. Finally, can you tell me what's your secret to a really good autumn wardrobe?
I think just having these wow pieces, like these key items that you invest in that are really noticeable and make just a really big splash so that you can have sort of more basics and then you layer this piece on top and all of a sudden you're like totally done.
You're transformed.
Yes, you're transformed.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Jessie.
you.
So nice
Thank
to see
you,
you.
Charlotte.
Thanks
So
for
good
having
to
me.
see you.
Wow, so many gorgeous things. I am a huge fan of her shoes. All right, it is officially starting to feel Christmassy. There's a chill in the air. Shops are putting up their decorations. London is really coming alive. And at this time of year, there's nowhere else you'd rather be. What do you guys love doing in our great city at Christmas time? And this doesn't just need to be food and drink, but I'm talking activities, I'm talking days out. Hannah, you're smiling at me, I'm going for you.
We have a little tradition where we go to Beaverbrook, which is in Surrey, and they have the most gorgeous ice rink. I only learned how to ice skate last year.
This is great.
Honestly.
Did you have to use a penguin?
Yes. And I had to take it off a child, which felt really like awful. I was like, I need it more than you. You're going to be fine. You
And also,
bounce.
you're all legs. You'll be like Bambi on ice otherwise.
Yeah. So I was really happy about that because now it feels more authentic. Before I was just going around with the hot chocolate and pretending, you know. Whereas now I'm like fully immersed. So that was really fun. And they have like a cute little fire and hot chocolate moe bar, churros. It's
Sign me
lovely.
up.
Christmas in one.
Okay.
Oh my God, the worst thing happened last year. I dressed full Cameron Diaz holiday vibes, like beige jumper, like chic.
Cashmere.
And then she was filming in London with Jamie Foxx last year. So her partner, is it Joel Madden? They stayed at Beaverbrook. I walked in dressed like Cameron Diaz and he walked out. I was like, kill me now. I could not have looked more like try hard. So this year I'm going to just downplay it.
Just pretend you were in an S Club 7 video. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's
that was the look I was going for.
Ice skating at Battersea Power Station as well. I've never done that, but I want to do that this year as well, for sure.
I was just in New York and at the Rockefeller Center, they had it all ready. It was like the launch, but it was like really hot. I was in a t-shirt and it just didn't feel right to be on ice in a t-shirt.
Kew Gardens, have you done the
Oh,
lights?
the lights.
We're doing that tonight.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I haven't done it this
Binky,
year.
you're moving house.
Doing
Why
that
are you
tonight.
doing that today?
Because I've got Packers. It's all good. Thursday mornings when it all kicks off.
Right. So today's like your calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm.
You'll have to
So you're doing
report
the
back
lights
a bit.
tonight.
So excited.
And
yeah.
it's not raining. You'll get the hot chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a big mulled wine fan, so I just think do a lovely, like, cosy winter pub, mulled wine, chestnuts.
I just think London nails Christmas.
Yeah.
Like it really does. I know New York, whatever, but like London, I'm like, it's cozy.
It's
little
so
pubs.
true.
Would you guys risk going to Winter Wonderland with the hecticness?
We always do it as our Christmas party, the Hurr Christmas party, but it's got so expensive. I can't believe it. Last time we did it, I remember thinking like HR and finance team are going to be
Is there not a better thing we can do
with
now?
how much money this was? And I remember thinking how expensive it was. We can actually probably go and do a nice dinner somewhere. But have you guys done it?
I do think so many other like out of town places do their version of Winter Wonderland
Oh my God, like
so well.
Lapland UK is insane.
I've never
heard
done
amazing
that.
things about that.
Insane. I mean, I've gone for a few years now with the kids, and it doesn't ever disappoint. The attention to detail, it's insane.
Is it in London or is
It's
it out
not.
of
It's
London?
in the. I think it's in Ashdown Forest.
It's in Surrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in Ascot.
Sorry, it's the place to go
Ascot.
for Christmas.
Yes.
It's in Ascot.
Sorry,
Ascot?
yeah, Ascot. I don't
Yeah.
know how you say it.
Never knew.
Never know. We'll just say Ascot.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, whilst like I've got a 1-year-old, so whilst he doesn't know, am I the Grinch for like
No.
delaying that?
No, because it's just. I think with Wilder, I'm not going to take Wilder to Lapland this year because I just know he won't sit and he won't. I think
Appreciate.
Yeah.
it. I'm doing that next year.
Okay, get your money's worth.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you can just go to Lapland now. You almost have to book now for next year, don't you?
The
Isn't it
tickets
once-
have gone.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah,
want to
it's
be
like
on it now
worse-
for next year.
Yeah, they start fast the Glastonbury tickets.
You'll see on like mums groups everywhere. Anyone got any spares? Yeah, it's like a real thing. I've never done it because I'm so disorganised. It's like, sorry, sorry guys. Yeah, I agree with the little ones. It's hard. You don't want to over egg it because they're not even going to know. But is it for your photos?
If it's
Do
for
know what I
you
mean?
in the photos.
Yeah.
And you've got the outfit as well. So.
No.
Like the pumpkin patch for the
I know. I went to a pumpkin patch this year and didn't buy a pumpkin.
Yeah,
So
so
on
extortionate, just go to Sainsbury's.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
right?
And
But
you're
they
just
didn't believe
packing
me.
them up anyway.
When I left, they were, have you got anything in your boot? And I went, no. And they're like, why are you here then? And I was like, for the photo.
Obviously.
the how do you say obligatory photo.
Okay, let's move away from kid-friendly activities that we don't enjoy. Let's talk more about the drinks, the bars, the restaurants, the meal. Like, where are we going? What's going on?
I
Do we
think
have
you've got to
any good
start any activity at Liberty. Going to see like Liberty as the store, and then Selfridges, I think, just gets Christmas so right. Their Brasserie of Light is like a really nice place to have a drink as you do your Christmas shopping.
Oh, I haven't done this.
You should definitely do both of them. They're really, their
That's a
Christmas is
lovely
amazing.
idea.
Yeah.
Do people go out into shops now again? As in, like, do we just sit on the couch in
We
our
normally
PJs
do,
and
but I
order?
feel like this year we should all go out and actually see
Embrace
what's in real
it.
life, don't you think?
And I would say what marks Christmas for me is almost getting earlier now where it's Black Friday. Like I try to do as much Christmas shopping as possible. Like I say, if you want something expensive, ask me before Black Friday.
Yeah.
Because you're more likely to
That's
get
a November ask, not a December
with
ask.
30% discount than full price. But I just think that is quite a nice idea to sort of maybe book that out with your girlfriends, like as a holiday, like, you know, that Black Friday weekend or Friday, whatever it falls on. Friday.
Don't they hike up the
Black
prices
Friday.
to lower the prices, or is that a conspiracy theory? But where they like make it seem more expensive, so then you're actually just paying a normal price.
Oh, don't burst the bubble.
Sorry, such a bore.
But isn't that really hectic going to Black Friday sales?
Maybe you could sit online with some
Are people
champagne.
oh,
paying you out the way.
No, you could do it online.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see, online.
Yeah,
Well,
online.
that makes,
But make like a sort of have a takeaway, sit with the
I
girls, like do, I don't know. It could be the new way.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm up for it. Invite me over. I'm there. I think any rooftop like bar, you can see lights. You know, they have the heaters.
Yeah.
It's just
The
something
roof gardens are
nice.
probably
Yeah,
good
it's just
nice
nice to be out, but cozy, but cold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can wear your fur. You can bring out your grapes fine from a charity shop.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, this is not X-rated. Anyway, thanks for all the great ideas. I think we've got plenty to be getting on with. All right, that is it for today. I'm exhausted. Thank you so much to you guys. Great chat, great banter. And of course, thank you to Charlotte, Lou and Jessie. Next week, Louise Rowe is back with more great guests and fabulous content. In the meantime, we would love it if you could comment below, give us a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Goodbye.